time to unhaul some books. Welcome back to the YouTube channel. Thanks so much for being here. If you're new, if you're coming back, I appreciate it so much. As some of you may have saw, I recently reorganized my bookshelf, and with that came a big purge of so many books on my shelves. I don't know what they were doing there still. And so we're unhauling a lot of books. We're unhauling at least 20 books with this bookshelf reorganization. And then I'm gonna go around and give them to little free libraries. I'm gonna donate some. So I thought I'd take you along for the whole experience. I love a free little library, so that's the current plan. Let's do a quick run through of all the books I'm unhauling, why I'm unhauling them, and then we'll put them in a pile to be given, donated, anything like that. First book I'm unhauling is Nevernight by J. Kristoff. I got this book like 2 years ago, never picked it up. I heard some problematic things about this author and just my interest plummeted after that. So I just don't see myself investing in a full series. I've had this for like 2 years, so I think it's time to say goodbye. This is an accident. Two Twisted Crumbs by Rachel Gillig. This is when I knew I had a problem because I already had this book and I purchased it. The return window closed. I've never returned a book before, and so now I need to get rid of it. Another example of that same thing, Ariadne by Jennifer Saint. I got this thrifted thinking what a find I had, and turns out I had it on my shelves already. So donating that. Warrior Girl Unearthed by Angeline Bolee. I have two of this book as well. I have another copy on my shelf. I really loved this book, so I would love to have someone find this in a free little library. So this is going in the free little library stack because I really think someone will enjoy this one. So far, this is what we have in the free little library stack. 10 Rules for Faking It. This is a rom-com I found at a thrift store like 3 years ago. And it's old enough to where I feel like I'm not gonna read it. And I feel like there's newer romances that are catching my eye more now. Next we have Faking It with a Billionaire. This was a ARC I received once upon a time. I just hadn't gotten around to it in like 3 years, so I'm gonna unhaul this, but add it to a free little library so someone else can enjoy it. Next we have The Fake Dating Game by Timothy Janofsky. Went on sale January 23rd, 2024, and I got it as an ARC. So it's been almost 2 years, maybe more. I think this will be a good book, so it's going in the free little library pile. His Scandalous Lessons by Katrina Kendrick. This is a historical romance situation, like she's a politician's daughter, and I just didn't pick it up. I like historical fiction, but this seems like rom-com-y historical fiction. I'm just gonna donate this one. Another one in that same vein, A Lady's Guide to Gossip and Murder. I got this at the thrift store like 3 years ago, before I was being picky about the books I brought home, so we're getting rid of this. Next we have The Dreamers. I got this one as an ARC and they sent me like 3 copies. Next we have No Life for a Lady. I'm just realizing I think I like a historical romance when it's more serious. I feel like the rom-com part is harder for me to get into when it's historical and there's like a lot of intense things happening in women's rights, you know, so. Getting rid of all my Coley Doofer, finally. We have some classics. We have Pride and Prejudice, and that's because I have like 3 copies, and I realized I only needed 2 copies or something. Seize the Day, winner of the Nobel Prize for Literature. Maybe I should keep that. A random business book I bought for a job at one point that I just don't need. Lisa Gardner's One Step Too Far. I will read more Lisa Gardner. I love a thriller. It's just, I think this is the second book in a series and I'm just not really gravitating towards it. I have a bunch of other thrillers I'd rather get to and I've had it for years, so the likelihood of me reading it is very small. And finally we have Crown of Starlight by Kate Corain. I got this as an ARC at one point. Like you could see it's like very unfinished, but then I saw so much about this author like doing a ton of fake Goodreads reviews or something crazy, so I don't need this book. I'm not gonna read it and it is what it is. Alright, so we got the stack of books that we're gonna be unhauling. I think I'm gonna try and put as many in free little libraries as I can. Stock up the little libraries, and whatever I can't fit, I'll probably donate to my local secondhand bookstore and get some points for buying books at their store. So that's the current plan. I'll talk to you later. of J.D. Vance and Mitt Romney books in there, so that's scary. Alright, we've dropped off 4 books, all at the same library in the little coffee shop. And we have like 8 more books to drop off, but first we're gonna go to Barnes and get 2 books as a reward for the unhaul.
Why is it 50% off hardcovers right now?
Is it actually?
I think so.
There might be a 50% off hardcover sale. Wish me luck. I only have this. Should we just get this?
Yeah, we have to.
Walked right past
So
the
dumb.
huge table.
Perfect.
Funny story.
It's a funny story.
Oh, it has book of the night.
Little fires everywhere.
Okay, we have a fantasy, a thriller, and a historical one. Do we have this?
I have no idea.
I don't think so. Yay! We're back from our cute little morning date. We went to a little brunch spot that just opened up. And then of course we went around to some little free libraries, and to reward ourselves for unhauling 12 books, we got 3 more. I placed 12 books in little free libraries, and in one of the free libraries I found Beloved by Toni Morrison, and confirmed I do not have this book. I actually have 2 copies of The Bluest Eye, so I actually will probably bring one of those to an upcoming book exchange I have and replace The Bluest Eye, the second copy, with Beloved. So really excited to have found this one. I love Toni Morrison. Everything I've read by her has been devastating, but also like really good. And then of course we went to Barnes & Noble and we got final 2 books in the Beartown trilogy. So Us Against You and The Winners. We've loved this trilogy so far. We're actually about to start The Winners, and we just didn't have Us Against You just yet. And we love it so much that we had to get the physical copies, of course. And we had a Barnes & Noble gift card, so we ended up paying like $10 for these 2. So that's the haul. We had these 3 books. And we have 8 more books to unhaul. Sorry, my memory card filled up. But what I was saying is we have 8 more books to unhaul, and I think I'm going to take those 8 to the secondhand bookstore downtown, get some points for them. For the rest of the day, I'm just going to get in some comfy clothes, probably read a little bit, probably edit a little bit, and we'll check back in next time I go to Central Book Exchange to drop those books off. That's the current plan. I love a little free library run. It's really helpful to get the free little... I always say free little library. I think it's technically little free library, but it's really helpful to get the app because then you could get a full map of all the free little libraries. Little free libraries in your area. Definitely get the app. It makes it super easy to see. And then you could go to like clusters and have a little route. It's super nice. So that's just what I do, and I would definitely recommend it. And then you could check in when you take a book and when you drop books off. I will log which libraries I went to and like how many books I'd left and then the one I took a book from. It's super fun, and it's a super great way to get rid of books you're not reading anymore and have them go back into your community. So definitely recommend. But I'm gonna go now, and I'll be back when I drop the rest of the books off at the secondhand bookstore. Dropped the last of my books that I'm going to donate for this round at Central Book Exchange, a local secondhand bookstore. Got some points, and I even bought a book as a reward. I bought The Love Hypothesis. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling like my library is finally cleaned out. It feels fresh. It feels great. So thanks so much for following along and watching this video. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe. I would very much appreciate it. And there's more where that came from. I have a lot of fun, exciting videos coming up. So please stick around. It means so much to me, and happy reading.